position 4. 25 snarling supercars, 25 laser-focused drivers. The sweet song of 15,000 horsepower ringing out across Sydney. And this time, Heimgartner does the job. Drops the clutch, gets the whole shot, and owns the racetrack all the way to the apex of turn 1. And he's got a margin and big, big contact. And running right out around the outside is Will Brown. He's rally driving out there near the outside fence at turn 1. He may have rescued it. So it's Heimgartner, Van Gisbergen, Feeney, Kostecki, and he is back on the racetrack. Here's our race leader on the run to turn 4, and they look to go too wide into the right-hander at turn 4. Beyond Feeney, we've got Kostecki, forward, Waters, Winterbottom, De Pasquale, Hill, and LeBrock.
2 days in a row. Position 2 has yielded the first corner. Beautiful start again from Heimgartner, who didn't get off the line well yesterday, was able to walk it away perfectly. And we'll find out what happened to Will Brown. That has a big championship consequence for the young bloke who's done a great job this year. Heimgartner from Van Gisbergen, Feeney and Kostecki.
We'll see Brown emerge at the very back of this pack. Ultimately, he's in last position and he's 13.4 seconds off the lead. Let's have a look at that replay of the start from a different angle. So it was a beautiful conversion by Heimgartner. Clean side of the road helped that cause. Keep an eye on the live action down there on the bottom right-hand corner of screen. So Andre was able to arrive where he wanted to. It was 3 into 1, does not go. So they all ended up crossing paths into turn 1. Here's the view.
This is David Reynolds. Oh, so inside contact with De Pasquale, outside contact with Will Brown. So, and I think there might have even been another car on the inside of Anton. You'll have to be careful covering too much, Heimgartner, because as soon as you do that, you keep the bloke in tow. And here we go, a little crisscross manoeuvre now. It does put Van Gisbergen in the wrong spot for the next one, but he'll try to cross back over and get down the inside for turn 4. So he has a look, he's looking, and not quite able to do it, but he's got pace at the moment for sure.
He's got pace, and how hard do they push in the early phase of this race with these tyres? And has another look, this time down the inside at turn 6. This time, though, he's got a tonne and a half of supercar up the inside, and he does it cleanly. Heimgartner looks to just slow it up mid-corner and pop back out the other side underneath him. That can't be done. Van Gisbergen takes the lead. Great start to this race for Heimgartner. Scott Pye's in with the Hino car as well. Conceded the lead position to Van Gisbergen early in the race. You heard the 4-tyre call in the background. That was speedy. Brad Jones Racing have been leading the Pertec Pit Stop Challenge this year, and they've been noted to have a fine performance in this regard. So Heimgartner, Pye, Jones, Percat and Fraser, they're all working the lane.
The theory at Brad Jones Racing is clearly trying to execute an undercut on Van Gisbergen, but that margin was quite high, and there's some other cars that have snuck by in the middle of all that. This is a crucial stop. The stop for Heimgartner at Brad Jones Racing was 7 seconds.
That was sweet. They did a beautiful job of that. Where's he going to pop out?
He's right.
He had some margin, remember. There's his teammate. Here it is. This is the battle for second at the moment. So Heimgartner's caught Feeney. 4-lap difference in favour of the white car. So Heimgartner's in better shape here for grip. And he's trying to use it wisely down the inside at turn 4. If not 4, let's try for 5. Oh, diminishing returns on that one, because the natural flow of the way you get at turn 5 gives you the invitation, but it closes off as you get to the apex. Now he's done it nicely down there at 6, and not much Brock can do about that one. So that's a change of position. Will Davidson's actually the leader, but he hasn't taken his compulsory stop at the moment, so this is effectively for second. Mark Winterbottom, Cam Waters, Chaz Mostert on screen here at the moment. The yellow DeWalt car of Winterbottom, the black Monster Energy car of Waters, and the white Mustang, the mobile colours on it for Mostert, and they're now all over each other's bumper bars. So it has fully developed into a battle. And in the case of Mostert and Waters, they had an awesome battle last night. Now, what they'll be hoping for in the Brad Jones Racing Garage, you can see glimpses of Bryce Fullwood just off in the distance in the Middy's electrical car. They'll be hoping that all this distracts these guys and allows him off the hook.
Yep. So Mostert's up 7 positions.
Here we go.
So Frosty's wide. Now, Cam's going to try to escort him wide. And where does Mostert position the car? He'll try to drive down the outside on the left-hand side and then cross back over underneath Frosty here. So he'll turn back, turn back, turn back, turn back, come off the corner. And he's almost there. Can he stay there? Road goes around to the right, but then it flicks to the left. So Frosty is able just to keep the Camaro in front. Mostert, who was the 3rd fastest car on the previous lap, forces his way down the inside at the final corner. Was able to get that Optus Mustang down the inside. Bryce Fullwood seems to have skipped away a little bit on Kostecki.
Yeah, if anything at the moment, Brodie's vulnerable to these next guys. Cam Waters and Chaz Mostert. Brodie's lost a little bit of speed just in the last couple of laps. Was that breathing heavily? Yeah, that's Cam's car. Didn't look too flash, did it?
No.
So is that power steering or is it more sinister from the Thunder department?
Gee, that had a lot of smoke coming out of it at turn 5.
Here we go. Is he going to get it down the inside?
Yep.
And he is quite cleanly. So Brodie just white flag, run around the outside, gave him a ton of space. So this again has allowed Bryce Fullwood to continue in his consolidated 5th position at the moment. So we're on the last lap here. So there's a bit to play for Anton. You can put the glasses down as far as Van Gisbergen and Heimgartner are concerned. This one is not resolved, and it might be an equal best result for Bryce Fullwood in 5th position. He's going to search high and low. He'll try everything he can, and in particular, the focus is going to be when they get down here at 6 and then again to the hairpin right-hander at turn number 8.
Covers him.
So they're both absolutely wriggling those things in here. He's got a tiny little exit edge, and he uses it well. Nice job, Anton. Well played.
That's a great pass. Well done.
Gets him onto the podium. Meantime, at the sharp end of the field, 1 corner remaining now for Shane Van Gisbergen. The reigning champion, 34-year-old Kiwi, smacks that throttle, slides it out the other side. He waves to the crowd, and the victories here coming into the weekend. Sticks another one in the bank. 9 wins at Sydney Motorsport Park for Shane Van Gisbergen, and a fine drive today with a hammer blow to the rest of the field, and it's victory number 4 for him in 2023. 5.2 seconds, Shane, over Andre in the end. And a great battle between Di Pasquale and Feeney for 3rd and 4th that resulted in Anton getting up there for the Shell V-Power Racing team. So here's our race 19 results. And nice emphatic performance there at the end. 5.2 seconds, big number for Shane Van Gisbergen. When he's on, he is on. That was a beautiful job managing tyres today and great pace in that car. He smashed them in the end. A great battle between Anton Di Pasquale and Brock Feeney. Anton getting there in the end for the Shell V-Power Racing team. And then various tales of woe up and down the lane, depending on who you talk to. A lot of people were really battling with grip at the very end of that one. And unfortunately, there are some that cop some penalties as well, and or bad sportsmanship flags, and a little drama there early in the game for Cam Hill. Very slow stop for him that put him back down the order after a really strong start. Here is the confirmation of those points. We were just working on the computer in the background to get it up. So we've got Kostecki over Brown, as you can see, followed by Van Gisbergen, Feeney, Mostert, Heimgartner, Waters, LeBrock, Fullwood the mover and shaker in that pack up into 9th position, and Frosty, Mark Winterbottom in 10th placing.